So, you guys might have been wondering, hey, where have you been the last couple days? You haven't been streaming? Well, the answer is simple. I've been camping. And it's worse than it sounds. Cue the road footage. So, we're on the road now. And just like many other failures of road trips before, people tried to talk to each other. After getting into a bit of an argument about McDonald's and how I should have known this stuff because I'm on the internet, my uncle goes on a complete rambling nonsense about how the internet isn't important at all. And me, being the petty son of a bitch that I am, I call my mom and be like, "Hey mom, you work on the internet, you can't do much without the internet. Is the internet important to your job?" And she goes, "Yeah, I mean, everything I own is on the internet, basically. And everything I do is on the internet, and it's basically impossible for me to do your work." My uncle, however, is just in the background going, "No, doesn't even work for the same company, doesn't do the same job. No, you can't do that. You can do it, it's just easier." Alright, so, we arrive at camp. Now, thanks to some arguments that happened after the whole internet argument, me and my uncle, we're a bit peeved at each other. Or we're a bit angry with each other. But that, that's what road trips do to people. So we're at the campsite finally. After like 4 or 5 hour drive. I remember that we left at like 7 and we arrived at like almost 12. Yeah, like 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours. It was, oh my god. You never feel less important when you don't know how to do stuff. I don't know how to do a lot of survival stuff. I know how to work a computer on the basic level, and I know how to play video games. That is my skill set. Also being petty and arguing like a fucking master, alright? That is all I do. So when you put me in a situation where I have to put up a tent, I am more useless than a blind man, alright? And you never feel less important when you're in that situation. And here we have fucking Superboy Prime. By the way, on this road trip, it was me, my cousin, my uncle, for the sake of the story, his friend, and his like Superman, I don't know, son. He might be just another work associate who's a year younger than me, which is fucking crazy because my uncle and his friend are from the military, and I'm like fucking super soldier. And the thing is, I don't think he's the other guy's son. I think he's like a super soldier serum. I'm telling you this is not like a fucking joke. I think he's like some sort of government experiment. Because this motherfucker, while I'm having trouble carrying with like 1 heavy bag, this motherfucker has like 10 on his back, just going like, he ho, Marine Corps. He is 15. He looks like a JoJo character, but skinny. It is terrifying when you meet him, because you get this air of just power that when you talk to him, you're like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, I was mind fucked by him like twice. just by his workout schedule, and I still can't wrap my head around it. He still goes to school. He's like an anime protagonist. I'm just gonna call him Kronk. Alright, I'm just gonna call him Kronk from now on, alright? Make me fathom him. Alright, while we're talking about Kronk, and all that fucking super soldier survivalist instincts, the man was prepared for a lot of shit. When we got done packing, we realized, fuck, we forgot our fishing poles. This man had 4 of them. Just in his bag. He had like the Dora the Explorer bag, where you could reach in, pull out anything you fucking needed. You're just like, oh, fuck, I'm thirsty. I could really go for like a red Gatorade. I fucking got 12 of them. Here's a 12-pack. Go at it. Oh, I could really use for like some ice. Fucking, you need ice? Here's a whole cooler. I'm telling you, I am so fucking confused how we got that in there. It still managed to fit 4 machetes, 4 fishing poles, 17 Swiss Army knives. This is all exaggerated. He's like fucking Steve from Minecraft, alright? His pockets are infinite. Oh my god. The thing is, he goes fishing a bit later in the night. You know, as he casually does. Just like, oh, it's 8:20. No stars out. It's pitch black. I'm gonna go fishing in the middle of the lake, which is freezing at this time. The dude catches like 4 or 5 fish. Releasing them all because they're apparently too small. Fucking body shaming them. I have no idea how I lived through that. I'm surprised I did not get murdered in my sleep. Because even though he's fucking Superboy Prime, he is the chillest guy I've ever met. But before he went fishing, of course, we had to have dinner. It was pretty good. Cold chicken tacos. No, pretty good. We had a propane grill, but I guess we just forgot to cook the chicken. Like it was pre-cooked chicken. God. It was pre-cooked chicken. So don't worry, we didn't get like fucking salmonella or whatever the fuck you get from raw chicken. No, it was like the cold packet ones that you get like in like a Lunchable or some shit. Like deli chicken. It was like in those chunks, so they were like ice cold in the center and the kind of squishy on the outside. Not really good. But you know what? When you put it in a warm tortilla with cheese, fucking ham and some lettuce, it's fucking good, you know? It's really good. Oh my god. So, before my phone died, I tried to record stuff at night, alright? So before going to sleep, everyone else is asleep. It's like 11, 12, 1 a.m., no clue. I think I developed some sort of insomnia on that trip. Just out of fear of the fucking Kronk. I got caught up and went to the little desk area, which I was terrified. So I kind of, actually no, I was in the hammock still, I think. I don't remember it very well. It was a couple of days ago. Here's some footage of me first trying that.
So, day 1 done after coming through a awkward and long car ride. We made it to the camp. We set up everything nicely. We swam in the lake afterwards, which was really nice, you know? Really cool. Then we set up the hammock, did everything. We made lunch, which was really good. It was really good. It was tasty. I probably should have taken a picture of it, actually, now that I think about it. I should have done that with dinner, too. We had tacos for dinner. For lunch, we also had tacos. We had leftovers for dinner. Still good. But yeah, it's nighttime and I gotta hurry this up. Alright, bye.
Alright, second day. Absolute bug hell. But before I talk about that, let's go to the beach. Well, lake. So this is in the mountains, and they have a little gravel lake there where it's like a lake surrounded by a bunch of gravel and all that, you know, like a beach, but in the mountain. Yeah, I think that's accurate. And so we went ahead, we swam for a bit. It was fun. They brought a football there, which I was like, you throw that, you're gonna fall in. Fucking Kronk stands on his floaty and throws it at me. I fucking fall in, and I'm like, dude! That's sick. I'm even more terrified of you now. Kronk's just fucking super soldier. Like, I swear to God, he's a government experiment. If he's not, I am genuinely surprised. I am 99% sure he's fucking government. There's one thing that even he couldn't beat. It was fucking bugs. They were fucking everywhere. Alright? It wasn't even like your regular like flies and beetles. No, there's like these little fucking black bugs that were like this big, but they fucking hurt. And you could feel them crawling all over you. It's fucking terrifying. They're everywhere. The second day, besides, I swear to fucking God, they're like part fucking cockroach, dung beetle, Godzilla, all the other shit, fucking anything. It was like a fucking Hollow from Bleach. Oh my God, it's fucking mutant cockroaches. The thing is, they were fucking everywhere. You couldn't go like 5 feet without going like, ah, fire, because you could. That was the only way to fucking kill them was with the fucking fire. The fucking Kronk even caught one mid-air, cut its head open, and it still went ahead and bit him. Even Kronk couldn't beat those fucking bugs, and I'm so glad I don't have to deal with them anymore. Going back to what actually happened on the second day, it's it's after dinner. I don't remember what we had for dinner. Oh yeah, it was fucking sausage. It was great. Yeah, there was a fire pit and all that where we threw the bugs because it was the only way. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. But after that, it's late. We got a little bench. We put a little tarp over it to protect it from bugs. Didn't fucking work. There were bugs everywhere inside of that. But yeah, my uncle brought with him a game that he heard that we like to play during Christmas. Exploding Kittens. If you know what that is, it is the least army-like card game you could ever find. It is about stupid shit involving exploding cats, unicorn enchiladas that have the power of not a unicorn, but an enchilada, and other shit that makes no sense, like a beard sail on a... it's fucking complicated. Here's a picture of the box. Alright. Alright. So I taught him and his associate how to play. No one else wanted to play, because they were fucking squares. My uncle's associate, who I should know the name of. I don't know the name of him. We've camped multiple times. Like more times than I could count on a single hand. No fucking clue what his name is. Never crossed my mind to ask. It's too embarrassing to ask now. If my uncle sees this, he's gonna be pissed that I don't remember his name. And he's gonna be like, how do you not remember Zazazazaza? I'm gonna be like, I don't know who that is. Is that the guy? The guy won. I'm just gonna call him the guy. The guy won 4-0. Me, Uncle Rick, we tried to team up. Didn't work. We tried to go all out. Didn't work. We tried reserving ourselves. Didn't work. The dude fucking won. He is the Exploding Kittens champion. Until the next day where I won it 5 times in a row. But that's another time. Alright? Yeah. It was at this point in the trip where I was about to go to sleep. And then my phone died. Now you think, oh, you must have like a battery or something. Yeah, I did. Everyone fucking used it. It's out. It was out like day. Yeah, it's 30 hours of charge. Split that between 7 people, like 5 people. It doesn't last long. The next morning was boring. I should have slept through it. But one thing did happen. Well, 2 things, but we'll get to that second thing later. It was more of like a nighttime activity, but this is the day. So, everyone's done. I played a few more rounds with the guy. I won 5 times in a row. He got bored. He stopped playing. I was by myself now, the only one who wasn't sleeping in a hammock or on a chair. And I decided, fuck it, I'm going back to the lake. Swim for a bit. It's nice and cold. I got bored of that. And so, like any other man at a beach, I dug a hole. It's a good hole. I used some rocks that I found on the beach to like use as like fucking monkey brain tools, like tool, dig. Oh, hard rock, bigger rock, Crush, 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 crush. Dig, 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 dig. I reached about like clay or something. I'm surprised I got it that far. Like I could stand in the hole and it would go like up to my knees. It was cool. Literally, one of the people who were also at the beach like asked, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm digging a hole." Why? Oh, I got bored. Why aren't you swimming then? I swam. I just got bored of that. Okay, fair enough. And I found that hilarious. How they literally just went, all right, can't argue with that. When in Rome. And now for what would have to be with me the second worst thing that happened on that trip. The first thing happened on the car ride there. But yeah, this was also one of the funniest things. So I don't remember how this conversation started. It was a couple of days ago. But it ended up with my uncle going, well, whoever doesn't own a tent is fucking or something on that line. Not those exact words, but that's how it felt. And I went, well, my mom doesn't own a tent. I don't own a tent. We're good. He was like, okay, but in a zombie apocalypse. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck is a tent gonna do in a zombie apocalypse? He's like, a relevant question. I'm like, you mean extremely relevant question. You're the one who's going off the board. And he goes through this whole thing. Word for word, this is what he says. Okay, so you're separated from your mom in your house, on the internet, doing whatever, playing games, watching porn. Okay, hold up. Time out. Time the fuck out. First off, the only reason I would be alone at my house is if A, my mom is upstairs and asleep, or B, she is getting groceries. Or usually during that, I'm still with her, getting the groceries, because I'm a good son. You know, I take care of my mom. Because she's my mom. I love my mom. He's go, okay, still, you're by yourself. You're all alone. You're watching porn. You're distracted. Zombies burst through the door. There's like 1,000 of them. I'm like, okay, I'm fucking dead. If they could break through a mahogany and steel door, I ain't gonna do shit. I can't do shit to that. He's like, oh, so you're just gonna lie there and die? And I'm like, no, I just can't do shit. I probably don't know that they broke down the door. I probably think that someone left the door open or something. But if they broke down the door, then I can't do shit. I don't have anything. I don't have a gun like you do in every room. He was describing it too like it was a fucking life-death situation. I was like, dude, I just asked if we were idiots for not having a tent. But that's not the weirdest thing. He was like, okay, listen, they go through the front door. You got to go through the garage door. I'm like, the only way to get to the front door is by passing the garage. So if there's 1,000 zombies at the front door, they're probably going to be zombies at the garage. So that ain't going to do it. It's like, okay, but you got to go 20, 40 miles to my house. I'm like, dude, I can barely run 1 mile. And it takes me 30 minutes. All right? I can't run 40 miles. He's like, well, you're gonna have to. Steal a bike from a toddler, kick him off and take it. Steal a car, learn to drive on the car, because you should know how to drive at this point in time. Like, I don't even know how to drive now, so, I don't even have a learner's permit, so, that can't happen. I'm gonna fucking die in a car crash before I make it to your house, because I have to go across, like, a freeway and all that shit. I ain't surviving that. You crazy? During a zombie apocalypse. And he said it like too. Like they're materializing. He never said like, and I literally asked this question. Wait, wouldn't I be like informed about this in like the modern age? Like we've seen zombie movies. It wouldn't be like suddenly no one's heard about them and suddenly a big problem. It would have been like, hey, there's this zombie virus going out. All right, we killed all the zombies. It's done. See ya. And he's like, no, they just materialize. And I'm like, this is the fucking stupidest conversation I've had in my life. The thing is, all the other people at the camp were getting mad at me for questioning him. And I get fucking pissed at them for getting mad at me for questioning him on this stupid fucking thing that was about tents. And I was like, dude, a hammock is better than a tent in a zombie apocalypse. Just hanging up in a high tree. And literally one of them was like, you know what? Actually, he's kind of got a point there. My uncle's associate literally did this. Actually, he's kind of got a point. At the end of it, ended with, you know what? Fuck it. You're grounded. Go to your hammock. Wherever you fucking sleep in. I was like, dude. Alright. Fuck it. That's how the third day went. It was fucking horrible, that ending bit. So it's the day of departure. No, we all get packed up. Still feel inferior because fucking Kronk's carrying like almost a full... I think he could... The guy's car didn't run on gasoline. He just fucking... He ran in front of it. And the wind power drove the car. So, we make a pit stop before we go home at my cousin's. I go swimming because they have chlorine and it kind of masks some of your stank, and I haven't taken showers in 30 days. I fucking stink on a regular basis. I fucking stink! Alright? Nirvana. We're back home. And let me just say this, it is the best thing. I arrive home to my new kittens. I fucking stink, so I take a shower. Being away for so long and seeing your new kittens, it is amazing. Let me just say that. So I take a little break. An hour here. I'm still tired. But yeah. Starting up soon. Back to streaming right away. Maybe. Yeah. I am gonna start streaming again. I am just gonna sleep for a while. Alright, so alright. Adios. And I hope I see you all next stream.